Yuriko, the Tiger's Shadow. Yuriko is a mysterious human ninja from Kamigawa, known for concealing her identity behind the legend of the Tiger's Shadow. Her fearsome mask gives hope to the oppressed while inspiring fear among the powerful. Yuriko can enter combat through Commander Ninjutsu by returning an unblocked attacker to its owner's hand. Whenever a ninja you control deals combat damage to a player, you reveal the top card of your library, put it into your hand, and each opponent loses life equal to that card's mana value. A Yuriko deck uses cheap evasive creatures to attack safely, then replaces them with Yuriko or other ninjas through ninjutsu. The deck wins by repeatedly triggering Yuriko's ability, drawing cards, manipulating the top of the library, and draining all opponents with high mana value reveals. Combo ideas for Yuriko decks. Combo number 1, Peregrine Drake plus Silver Fur Master plus Thousand Face Shadow. Required conditions: 1. Peregrine Drake is on your battlefield. 2. Silver Fur Master is on your battlefield. 3. Thousand Face Shadow is in your hand. 4. Peregrine Drake and Silver Fur Master do not have summoning sickness. 5. An opponent cannot block Silver Fur Master. 6. You control up to 5 lands that can tap to produce a generic mana, to blue mana, and a black mana. Combo activation steps: 1. Declare Peregrine Drake and Silver Fur Master as attackers. 2. When Silver Fur Master is not blocked, activate up to 5 lands you control, and tap them. 3. Activate Thousand Face Shadow's discounted ninjutsu ability given by Silver Fur Master, and return Silver Fur Master from the battlefield to your hand. Then put Thousand Face Shadow onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. 4. Thousand Face Shadow ETB ability triggers, then create a token copy of Peregrine Drake that is tapped and attacking. 5. Peregrine Drake token ETB ability triggers, then untap up to 5 lands. 6. Activate Silver Fur Master's ninjutsu ability, and return Thousand Face Shadow from the battlefield to your hand. Then put Silver Fur Master onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. 7. Repeat from step 2. Combo results: 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite creature tokens. 4. Infinite combat damage. Combo number 2, Yuriko, the Tiger's Shadow, plus Satoru Umezawa, plus Great Whale. Required conditions: 1. Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow is on your battlefield. 2. Satoru Umezawa is on your battlefield. 3. Great Whale is in your hand. 4. Yuriko does not have summoning sickness. 5. An opponent cannot block Yuriko. 6. You control up to 7 lands that can tap to produce to generic mana, to blue mana, and to black mana. Combo activation steps: 1. Each creature in your hand has ninjutsu due to Satoru Umezawa. 2. Declare Yuriko as an attacker. 3. When Yuriko is not blocked, activate up to 7 lands you control, and tap them. 4. Activate Great Whale's ninjutsu ability, and return Yuriko from the battlefield to your hand. Then put Great Whale onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. 5. Great Whale ETB ability triggers, then untap up to 7 lands. 6. Activate Yuriko's ninjutsu ability, and return Great Whale from the battlefield to your hand. Then put Yuriko onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. 7. Repeat from step 3. Combo results: 1. Infinite ETB triggers. 2. Infinite LTB triggers. 3. Infinite mana that lands you control can produce. Combo number 3, Bloodchief Ascension, plus Mindcrank. Required conditions: 1. Bloodchief Ascension is on your battlefield. 2. Mindcrank is on your battlefield. 3. There are 3 or more quest counters on Bloodchief Ascension. 4. You have a way to make an opponent lose life. Combo activation steps: 1. Cause 1 or more opponents to lose life. 2. Mindcrank triggers once for each life loss event, causing that player to mill cards equal to the amount of life lost. 3. Bloodchief Ascension triggers once for each card milled, causing that player to lose to life, and you gain to life for each trigger. 4. Repeat from step 2. Combo results: 1. Infinite mill for opponents. 2. Near infinite life gain. 3. Near infinite life loss for opponents. Combo number 4. Fortune Teller's Talent plus Sensei's Divining Top. Required conditions: 1. Fortune Teller's Talent is on your battlefield. 2. Sensei's Divining Top is on your battlefield. 3. Fortune Teller's Talent is on level 3. 4. You can cast a spell this turn. Combo activation steps: 1. Cast a spell. 2. Activate Sensei's Divining Top's second ability and tap it. Then draw a card and put Sensei's Divining Top from the battlefield on top of your library. 3. Cast Sensei's Divining Top from the top of your library by paying 0 mana due to Fortune Teller's Talent. 4. Repeat from step 2. Combo results: 1. Near infinite card draw. 2. Near infinite storm count. Combo number 5. Doomsday plus Windfall plus Laboratory Maniac. Required conditions: 1. Doomsday is in your hand. 2. Windfall is in your hand. 3. Laboratory Maniac is on your battlefield. 4. A player has 6 or more cards in their hand. 5. You have enough mana to cast Doomsday and Windfall. Combo activation steps: 1. Cast Doomsday, then search your library and graveyard for 5 cards, exile all other cards from your library and graveyard, put the chosen cards on top of your library in any order, and lose half your life, rounded up. 2. Cast Windfall, causing each player to discard their hand and draw cards equal to the greatest number discarded this way, and win the game by drawing from an empty library due to Laboratory Maniac's ability. Combo result: win the game.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Yuriko decks. Ingenious Infiltrator. Shared triggers. Ingenious Infiltrator rewards the same combat pattern as Yuriko by triggering whenever a ninja deals combat damage to a player, allowing each successful ninja attack to generate both Yuriko's reveal and drain effect and Infiltrator's card draw. Ninjutsu Pressure. Its ninjutsu lets it enter through the same evasive attacker scheme that Yuriko uses, helping the deck turn small unblocked creatures into immediate ninja threats. Card Advantage. Ingenious Infiltrator strengthens Yuriko's strategy by adding extra draw on top of Yuriko's own card advantage, making repeated ninja combat damage more rewarding. Thousand-Faced Shadow. Evasive Enabler. Thousand-Faced Shadow has flying, allowing it to function as an early evasive attacker that can later be returned to hand for Yuriko's Commander ninjutsu line. Ninja Trigger. Since Thousand-Faced Shadow is itself a ninja, any combat damage it deals to a player can trigger Yuriko's ability to reveal the top card, draw it, and drain each opponent. Token Pressure. When Thousand-Faced Shadow enters from hand while attacking, it can copy another attacking creature, increasing combat presence and potentially creating another attacking ninja to support Yuriko's damage trigger strategy. Prosperous Thief. Ninjutsu Access. Prosperous Thief uses the same unblocked attacker pattern as Yuriko, allowing the deck to convert evasive creatures into attacking ninjas. Mana Acceleration. Its combat damage trigger creates treasure tokens, helping fund repeated ninjutsu activations, interaction, and setup spells. Combat Rewards. Because Prosperous Thief rewards ninja combat damage, it complements Yuriko by adding mana advantage to ninja attacks. Changeling Outcast. Reliable Enabler. Changeling Outcast is an excellent 1-mana attacker for Yuriko because it cannot be blocked, making it a consistent creature to return for Yuriko's Commander ninjutsu ability. Ninja Identity. Because Changeling makes it every creature type, Changeling Outcast counts as a ninja and can directly trigger Yuriko whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Early Pressure. Its low mana cost and unblockable nature help the deck begin its ninjutsu scheme immediately, enabling early Yuriko attacks and repeated combat damage triggers throughout the game. Mistblade Shinobi. Cheap ninjutsu. Mistblade Shinobi's low ninjutsu cost allows the deck to efficiently convert an unblocked attacker into a ninja, supporting Yuriko's repeated combat-based game plan. Combat disruption. When Mistblade Shinobi deals combat damage to a player, it can return one of that player's creatures to hand, helping clear blockers and weaken future defenses. Yuriko Trigger. Because Mistblade Shinobi is a ninja, its successful combat damage also triggers Yuriko's reveal, draw, and life loss ability, advancing both card advantage and table-wide pressure. Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. Unblockable access. Tetsuko makes creatures with power or toughness 1 or less unable to be blocked, giving Yuriko decks reliable attackers that can safely enable ninjutsu. Ninja connectivity. Many ninjas and evasive enablers in Yuriko decks have low power or toughness, so Tetsuko improves their ability to connect and trigger Yuriko. Combat consistency. By reducing the need to rely only on natural evasions such as flying or unblockable techs, Tetsuko strengthens the deck's main ninjutsu scheme and helps maintain repeated combat damage pressure. Ornithopter. Free enabler. Ornithopter costs 0 mana, allowing a Yuriko deck to place an evasive creature onto the battlefield without spending mana, and quickly prepare an attacker for ninjutsu. Evasive setup. Its flying makes it harder to block in the early turns, giving the deck a reliable way to produce an unblocked attacker that can be returned to hand for Yuriko's ninjutsu ability. Tempo efficiency. Because Ornithopter can be replayed for free after being returned to hand, it supports repeated ninjutsu lines while preserving mana for interaction, top deck manipulation, or additional ninja plays. Silver for Master. Cost reduction. Silver for Master reduces the cost of your ninjutsu abilities, making Yuriko's deck more efficient at repeatedly swapping unblocked attackers for ninjas. Combat enhancement. Its +1/+1 bonus to other ninja and rogue creatures improves the damage output and survivability of Yuriko's attacking board. Ninja pressure. As a ninja with its own ninjutsu ability, Silver for Master supports the deck's main plan of turning evasive attackers into combat damage threats that help trigger Yuriko's ability. Ninja of the Deep Hours. Ninjutsu Engine. Ninja of the Deep Hours fits Yuriko's core plan by using an unblocked attacker as a way to enter combat through ninjutsu, keeping the deck's evasive creature scheme active. Card advantage. When it deals combat damage to a player, it can give you a card, adding another source of card advantage alongside Yuriko's trigger. Yuriko Trigger. Because it is a ninja, its combat damage also triggers Yuriko, allowing the same successful attack to draw cards, reveal the top card of your library, and drain each opponent based on that card's mana value. Moon Circuit Hacker. Cheap ninjutsu. Moon Circuit Hacker has a very low ninjutsu cost, making it an efficient way to turn an unblocked attacker into a ninja. Card filtering. Its combat damage trigger can draw a card, and if it did not enter that turn, it requires a discard, helping the deck filter cards while continuing its evasive combat plan. Yuriko Trigger. Because Moon Circuit Hacker is a ninja, its combat damage to a player also triggers Yuriko's ability, adding Yuriko's reveal, card draw, and opponent life loss on top of Moon Circuit Hacker's own card advantage. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.